Hi, living in Boulder vlog, 5th of September of 2021. There's my glasses. It's like 1:50 in the morning. That's my head and my green screen. I'm going to use them to set the green screen. And that's my camera. Anyway, I'm too lazy to take all this stuff down, so it's just up. Because I guess you could say, sidetracked. I'm doing Envato elements right now, so I don't know how many collections I have, but it's on the order of like 200 or something collections that I have. Don't know how many images it is. I guess it'll say how many images I'll download when I'm done downloading, but today was, project-wise, it was all about, I went through all my collections and I renamed. I made sure that they were organized, and named correctly. You don't always do it the first time, so I went by and was just making sure. And then I was downloading a bunch of stuff too, because went through and made sure I was organized stuff on my computer. I'm trying to align collections with the computer, get everything downloaded. I wanted to download it without having to do the prove you're not a bot image matching dealio, but the problem is with that is that it just didn't do it. It didn't reset. I would like it to reset, but it didn't. So I was like, screw it. I have to download these now. So I played image match game, and man, they really messing with me. Like I'm doing them right, but they make me do like 5 in a row. You have to do them like 5 times or 6 times, or when you click the image, they bring you another one back, and they're messing with you, man. I think I did one that was like 10 of them or something. I'm like, God damn, why? What the fuck? So then it started giving me like arthritis in my finger because I'm just clicking. My whole finger starts hurting. So yeah, actually my finger started hurting so bad that I had to kind of take a time out. But I remembered there was one that was too big, because I went the other day and I created a collection of like 516 or something, 526, can't remember exactly, 500 and something videos from Rome. But these are like 4K videos, like really, I mean, like better than stuff I see on YouTube. I have a 70-inch TV, and it makes me feel like I'm freaking in Rome. Like, I haven't even really looked at them yet because I haven't had the time, but it's trippy. I want to like actually look at these bitches. But yeah, and I'm going to do with images too. I think I did collect a bunch with images, and today I was mainly just downloading the sounds, but images of Rome. I called it Rome skyline, so I was looking at the images that they have, and create appropriate collections based on how many of them are, because it's like there's not so many Envato elements videos of Rome to be like multiple videos of every single part of Rome, which I actually would think would be awesome, but like I don't think there's all of them. Piazza is just Piazza del Popolo, and not the hills. Like I made one of the Kylian Hill, but it was just one image. I don't know if I'll do that. I should probably take that off. I don't like making collections to just one image, but it'd be like minimum of 10. But so yeah, I just broke it up. I made like Tiber, because there's lots of ones that are just recur a bunch, and there's one image that people love taking photo of. It's like up the Tiber with with the Vatican in the background. But there's Vatican. There's well, I made one of Palatine, but it's really only one angle. But I saw a lot of different videos. Maybe I shouldn't make one of Palatine. I don't think I did a search for Palatine specifically though. But then there's Capitol, Forum, more than 100 of Colosseum. Posing, lots of posing, people posing. It's their own. On the collection, I double up the collection, so it's posing and then posing where they are. But I'll only have one video on my computer, which is the posing one. But I'm downloading actually Colosseum now. It's 5 pages. What is that, like 3 across by 8 down? So it's 24. So 120 or whatever. And I think I'm on like the first or second page, but of the Colosseum. But I'm getting all of the posing. And then once I get it onto my computer, I'll just drag those onto their own folder, so I don't have to download them twice. But the videos are quite large. Yeah, I mean, but fuck it. Like but by the time I'm done with this, I'll be so bold and I'll have so much stuff that I have to back up. I'll be like, fuck it, there's another thing I have to buy. I'll just blow $110 on a 5 terabyte hard drive. The biggest hard drive I have now is 4 terabytes. That's schnitzen big. But I have enough stuff now to take up, like probably fill up the whole 4 terabytes and fill up the next one. So, and I'll just double up. I'll have to divide all the stuff I have on my other hard drives. I have like 4 of them in total. No, 5. But only one 4 terabyte, and then another terabyte, and then another one. I think maybe it's like 2 or 3. 2. And then another like 500 gig. I can't remember. But anyway, I need to write that down. Yeah, I'm still behind on the backing up. But so that's what. So yeah, I divided them all up into the different collections, and so now I'm just gonna download. That's what I'm doing now. Download. I was listening to Alone I Can Fix It book I got on Audible. It's my roommate. He's still up, I guess, because there's a holiday tomorrow. I should turn the lights off. He kept all the lights on. Yeah, about the tumultuous final year of Donald Trump. It's like a 20-hour book. I have like a couple hours left, and then I had a credit today, and I got like 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I normally don't get self-help books, but and maybe I shouldn't have gotten that because it's like freaking 13 hours long. But I don't know. I just saw it and I was like, all right, just to get into the zeitgeist of people because it's so like 50 million copies. But I have to get caught up on so many of these other books. On Audible, I haven't really been reading that much lately. I guess just that I've been smoking much weed. It finally got to me. Made me just started not listening to anything or listening to music. So, but it was good catching up, listening to that. I just listened to the Milli Vanilli interview on DJ Vlad. So yeah, I'll go back to finish that book tonight. But yeah, so I was working yesterday on downloading the music, and then today, and then fixing the collections. But then I went to my mom's house today, and she made me a nice noodle and vegetable meal and a salad. And I was gonna help her. Like put some paste on her deck on the paint, and then like put this like plastic over it, so then you can peel it off and get the paint off that way. But we did that a little bit, but then I came back. So, but I guess she wants me to go there tomorrow at 10. But I'm not going to go to sleep early just because of that. I'll go there whenever I go. I don't go to sleep unless I'm tired, because it's just not worth it to lay in bed. If I'm just going to lay in bed, I'll do that in the morning when I get up and I'm relaxed. And this is interesting stuff, which I'm doing, and well, I really want to do it. I want to get it over with, like while I'm still excited. The technique of being speaking of highly effective people, the best technique to be an effective person is to do what you're interested in at that moment, and only you can decide that. That's why schools are bullshit. So I just recently discovered Envato, and so while Envato is still this fresh thing for me, I'm downloading everything and backing it up or putting it on my computer and creating the playlists and downloading it all and organizing it all while it's still in my head, so that it's effortless. It's just pure excitement, that I'm running on. So hopefully I can get done with it before the excitement runs out. Because my projects are so big that the excitement always runs out before I'm done. But then you get to go back to it and you get reinvigorated by stuff. But I think I have yet to finish anything. So yeah, I really want to get done with this. So I'm jazzed. Tomorrow I'm gonna go and pick up my new Elgato Stream Deck. So I'm gonna and then plug that up, and so I'll have a new. I'll be able to try to work with the templates that the other guys, like William David Ford or something, the Australian guy, and then A to Z Productions. See if I can get. I'm really jazzed about that. In fact, I want to do that soon, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I don't like to do too much at once. I'll set it up tomorrow, and then the next day I'll get up and do it. But yeah, I mean, once I hit the buttons and I see how their little programs work, I'll be like, get an idea of how I want to plug my stuff in, and I'll be like, I'll get the second wind, and I'll be like, whoa, that's so cool. So, yeah, so that's what I'm up to today. I've been able to really concentrate really well now that like my life is a little different from before. I'm sober now all the time. So like I'm more healthy and I'm not wasting as much time just smoking weed or like fucking around after smoking weed, and I'm just working constantly. And then I'm listening to books and stuff, and I have another roommate in here. So I don't have a roommate who's kind of like making too much noise like my other one did. So like I'm not even like going to the store. I used to go to the store every day to get like energy drinks. I don't go to the store for anything now. So I don't spend, like I literally don't spend any money at all. I go to Costco with my mom like once a month or once every 2 months. I got $200 of food at Costco, and that was enough food for like 2 months. Like I'll have to look on my bank to see what day it was, and I'm gonna actually hopefully remember what day it is when I run out of the food that I get, and I pretty much don't buy any other food, and it's gonna be like 2 months. I spend like $100 a month on food because I don't eat much because I don't exercise, and my mom feeds me because I've been helping her. So because yesterday we rode bikes, we went on an 8-mile bike ride. We rode 4 miles down the bike path. There's this like bike path. You only have to cross one road across Table Mesa. That's the only road you have to cross, and it's like 15 underpasses, like right through the middle of town on a bike path, just surrounded by like creeks and ditches and parks, and so it's like a really cool ride, and that was fun. And then I went down to Southern Sun and had like nachos and chicken wings and a couple of like 7.5% beers, which were tasty. And so that was cool. And then I had a good conversation, and I think I vacuumed her house too. So that's what I'm up to tomorrow. I have to go over to her house, and I guess it might be a huge day where I'm all day there because we have to get all of the paint off, and we strung all of her stuff all over the grass, so they need to go in there and cut the grass like on Wednesday, so we have to like boogie woogie. So but when I come back, I'm going to, yeah, just continue downloading stuff, you know, burning out my fingers, just making connections with those goddamn I'm not a robot, like, image matching. But hopefully they'll give me they'll give me a reset and be able and let me just download stuff without having to do that. They didn't give me a reset today. I don't know how it works, but it's like they have it set like if you download more than 1,000 files or whatever, then you don't ever get to just hit download. You have to do the I'm not a robot, and then some of them like 5. So hopefully they're not going to get out of control and make me do like 20 of them in a row each time. But anyway, yeah, it was interesting looking at these videos though. Okay, talk to you tomorrow.